I'm going to jump straight into the quiz. And today we have a really interesting topic. It is all about materials. So I thought I'd go with a nice, easy one. Let me know in the comments if you're watching after the live what you think this material is. Jump in with your correct spelling in English and let me know what you think this one is. If you're joining in the chat, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm live from Ireland. I'm in Dublin, in the city of Dublin. I'm just back from a few days off. I was visiting my friend in Glasgow and had a lovely time. But if you're just joining, jump into the chat and let me know what this material is in English. Uh, Being English with Murad, hello to you. Thanks for joining. I'm Jer. This is Learning English Pro, and I'm live in Dublin. So we're jumping straight into the quiz. Let me know the answer to this one. What is the answer to this material in English? Everyone's favorite material. Everyone, of course, wants lots and lots of it. Hello, Stabworthy. This is the famous Jer from Learning English Pro. I don't think I'm that famous yet, but hello to you. Gold biscuits, Himanj Parab 123. Good guess, good guess. Nice to meet you, friend. Being English with Murad, thank you so much. Thanks for joining. So, yeah, if you're just joining, let me know what you think this material is in English. It's correct spelling. I'll be checking everything in the chat. If you're watching later, after the live, jump into the comments and I'll be responding there too. A bullion, oh, very good. And Himanj Parab 123, gold biscuits for gold diggers. Yes, of course. Gold bars. Yes, exactly. Of course. This is gold, isn't it? Yes, everyone wants lots of gold. And I don't think there's really that much gold in the world. I heard once that it's like really enough gold to fill a swimming pool. There's really not that much of it. So yeah, a very, very valuable product, isn't it? So let's keep going with our next one. We're jumping straight in today with our quiz. Let me just have a look. So this is a more tricky one. I'm looking for the type of rock that this is. A little bit more tricky. Let me know what you think in the comments. So yes, this is a type of stone, a type of rock, but what type of rock is it? This one's a little bit more advanced. Gold bar or gold ingot? Exactly. Yes, that was the previous one. Well done. Yeah, I'm just going to change my lighting. So Himanj Parab 123, you are in. Sorry, I'm back after a few days off, so I'm a little bit rusty. Yes, this is granite. Lots of granite from where I live in Dublin. Granite, and you have the correct spelling there. Marble, yeah, granite would be a type of marble, but keep that one in your back pocket because I will have one later that will be marble. So thank you, Rian van Vick. Hello to you. Thanks for joining again. So yeah, we have granite. This one is a very common material in my homeland of Ireland. Let me just dim down my screen. Yeah, very common material in my homeland of Ireland. I was just in Scotland and they have lots of granite in Glasgow and sandstone and things like that. But yeah, a very common material from where I am in Dublin in Ireland. Yeah, so hello to everyone joining. And we're going through materials in English today. So jump into the quiz, let me know if the answers to your question. So what is this material here? This is a product probably is called Tupperware, where you know it's a type of container. What is this material made of? What would I call it in English? So Stabworthy is in with some rapping. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger from the great Kanye. Kanye has fallen off his pedestal, hasn't he? He's gone on a bit of a crazy one. A tiffin box. I like that. I think I'd like a tiffin now, wouldn't I? Marble. Hello, everyone. Yes, well, type of granite really was what I was looking for. Hit the like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you to Stabworthy, one of my biggest fans here. Thank you so much. I hope you and Beefy Dog are well. My father was watching your live with you and Beefy Dog and told me that Beefy Dog had a bit of a bite from another dog. So I hope the dog, Beefy Dog, is doing okay. We're big fans of Beefy Dog here on Learning English Pro. Polyvinyl chloride. Sorry, my spelling. Well, I was just looking for something much more simple for this one. A very general term, you know. Arabica, hello to you. Plastic. Plastic. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. People might call this general thing, this kind of container, a Tupperware. Tupperware is kind of a very famous plastic product. So yeah, well done. Plastic. That's the one I'm looking for. And we're flying through the quiz today. There's no hanging around. I'm getting through it. We're getting through it. And afterwards, I'll be around for a Q&A, a little bit of a chat with my regulars. What is this material? Let me know what you think it is in the comments, in the chat. She actually was the one who bit the other dog in the face. She was scared. Oh, okay, my dad got it wrong. But I hope everyone's okay. I hope everyone's okay. Thank goodness for Jer. I stumbled upon your live. Thank you so much, Three Erden. I'm guessing that's like burden, but it looks cool. So thank you so much for dropping by. Suka, yes, Tupperware. That's kind of like a brand name for those containers, isn't it? Tupperware, I think it was a brand name that came out in the 1950s, and there was Tupperware parties. But yeah, the general term I was looking for was plastic. But looking at this now, what is this material? What would I call this in England, in English even? Some people draw with this, some people use it for the fire. It's a type of art. What is the name of this in English? I'm a chemistry engineer, so I'm supposed to know anthracid. Wow. Wow, that's a very technical term. I do see Arabica and Rian, you came back with charcoal. Himanj Parab 123. Charcoal, yes, charcoal. So yes, this material, very carbon. We were doing science the other day, weren't we? And this is a very carbon material. If I was to think of carbon, this is what I would think of. And yes, charcoal, kind of burnt wood or burnt material that we can use maybe for more fire or for different products. I think, I've had toothpaste that has charcoal in it. But yeah, charcoal. Yeah. So if you're just joining, we're doing materials in English today. Something I thought that would be really, really interesting. So we're doing quizzes here every day, and make sure and join. Hit the notification bell, get a notification. I'm here I'm here at 4 p.m. at GMT every day, 6 days a week. I haven't been here for the last few days because I've been on vacation, but I'm back now and we're doing it. Charcoal. It's just carbon like diamonds are a rip-off. Well, keep diamond. We might have diamond in a while. Thanks, sir. Abdel Rahim Nail N3Q. Thank you so much. Activated carbon. I think we have some scientists on, do we? Between Rian and Drostas. Thank you so much. Yeah. So we have charcoal, carbon. We also have something coming up later, which might be a diamond or two. But yes, well done, everyone. I'm seeing lots of correct answers. This is really good. So we're going into a slightly different zone in the materials. What is this? What would I call this? No, no smush in the comments, please. What is this? What do we call this material? If I said I wanted some of my curtains maybe to have some of this, maybe my cousin's getting married and she wants some of this on her wedding dress or on her veil. What is this material called? Let me just jump onto the take off this. Cool crowd today, smart people. Yeah, lots of smart people joining. If you want to boost your English, make sure to subscribe to the channel, Professional Medical Business English here. And of course, we do our quiz 6 days a week with all my friends from all around the world. Lots from India. I have someone from New Jersey. Lots of cool people here in the chat. So let's have a look at the answers and see what's coming on. So we have lace. Himanj, Rian is in with lace. Yes, lace. Embroidery lace. Yes, this is a type of embroidery, isn't it? This is kind of the way it's sewed and created. Filigree. I haven't heard that term before. Is that another term for lace? Arabica is in with lace. Did you know any sessions on idioms and phrases? We did an idioms and phrases, I think on Thursday, I think. But we can do another one. Maybe I'll do one this week. So thank you, Subhan Kari Chowdhury. I hope I'm saying your name right. Let's do idioms and phrases tomorrow. I did some the other day, but let's do some more. Lots of smart people here, and also me. Yes, definitely. Definitely 100% agree, Stabworthy. So yes, this is lace, a type of embroidery often seen on tablecloths, curtains, in your grandmother's house, maybe on a wedding dress. Quite common, depends on the culture, depends on the context. But yes, we have lace here. Well done. So if you're just joining, we're doing lots of materials in English today, and we are having a good time. Lots of great people here today. I'm just checking the chat. So yeah, let's do some more idioms and stuff tomorrow. Okay, I want to check the spelling on this one. Is this one word or two words? Check your spelling. I know you all know what it is, but what is it in English? I want to see the correct spelling in the chat. So everyone jump in and say hello and give me your guess. Okay. Avmardstitute Farts and M886. Hello to you. That's a very long name. So I'm looking at the spellings. Have a look at the spelling. See what other people are spelling. Jump into the chat and let me know. Krunalex, hello to you, my friend. Thanks for jumping on. Hello to you. Hello to everybody. Jump into the chat. Have a look. What is this material? We're doing materials in English today. What is your English at? What's your level? Do you know the answer to this question? Remember, I want to know if you think it's one word or two words. I struggle with one or two words. Is there a rule of thumb? Not really. I struggle with this sometimes too. I was doing an advertisement today for my other business on beer mats. Beer mats. If you have a beer and you have a little piece of card and you put it on, and I couldn't figure out if it was one word or two words. And I checked Google and it can be either. But this one is definitely one word. And I see a couple of answers there. Rian van Vick, Himanj Parab123, Cardboard from Arabica, Night 07C. Hello to you. Thanks for joining the channel. Make sure to subscribe. Cardboard, all one word. Yeah. But the one I had today for beer mat, and I'm going to pop it into the chat so you guys can see, either is accepted. So I can have beer mat as two words or beer mat. So beer mat is kind of like a new word, isn't it? So is cardboard. Cardboard's really only around maybe in the last 100 years. So sometimes with these newer words, people just aren't sure, or maybe there's two. Corrugated fiberboard. Drostas, you are definitely an engineer. Tell us what you do for a living. I want to know where all this industrial scientific English comes from. I think it's two words. No, cardboard is definitely one word. Check it on Google if you don't agree, but not yet. Stay with it. Stay with the chat. Cardboard is one word. I have checked. Trust me. So yeah, cardboard. A welder. Oh, you're a welder. Wow. Wow. That's a very industrial, technical job, isn't it? You're going to know a lot about today's subject on materials. Next item, please. I like your politeness, Cornell. Okay. So someone guessed this earlier. We had granite earlier. Granite is a type of this material. I wasn't expecting marble so early. Oh, I just said it. So okay, let's check the spelling. I've given it away. Cornell's in with marble, of course. Beer mat, you mean a coaster, or is it beer mat? No, yeah, a coaster. A beer mat is what we would call a coaster in British English or Irish English, where I'm from. A coaster would be more of a kind of permanent thing, like a wooden coaster. But these are beer mats. They're kind of disposable. You can tear them up and ride on them and stuff like that. So marble, yes, we have marble, of course. I gave the game away when I slipped up there. White marble. So Rian van Vick is marble. Bright Breeze, hello to you, Bright Breeze. Thanks for joining. Kran Kumar, hello to you. Everyone's names look different in the chat. Is that just me? White marble, yes. Hi, Arabica. Tile, yeah, these can be part of tile. Good to see you again. Thank you, Karan. Marble or granite? Well, we had granite earlier. This is definitely marble. Purple burglar alarm. Oh, I'm not Scottish. I can say that. Purple burglar alarm. My friend is Scottish. My Scottish friend who I visited at the weekend does have trouble saying that. Limestone travertine. Is that, I don't know if this is limestone. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Although my family, lots of my uncles were involved in cutting stone, making like fireplaces, and so yeah, masonry and stone cutting is goes in my family back generations. Limestone is brittle, yeah. Sir, I'm Aura. Oh, hi, Bright Breeze. Aura, what do you prefer me to call you? Do you prefer Aurora or Bright Breeze? Yeah, everyone's names have changed, kind of. They've all changed a little bit. I don't know why. A disposable coaster, very cool. Yeah, so we have just beer mat. Yeah, instead of coaster. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, if you're new to the chat, new to the channel, make sure and subscribe. And next one up is kind of, I just included the animal just to make sure that you know what I'm looking for. So, what is this material? We're back to fabrics. We had lace a few minutes ago. What is this creature? What is this material? Let me know. YouTube updated the UI, it seems. Hi, Eddie. How are you? Yeah, Eddie from is gone from current Eddie hobby to current Eddie. Limestone changes with heat. Yes, very good. Aurora, sir, user ID are visible to you. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Aurora. Let me just see. I have a held message. So the word silk is coming up as kind of being held on some of your. Let me just see. Aurora is in with silk. We have Crenel in with silkworm. Aurora is in with silk. Himanj is silk. Suka is in with silk. Silk and simworm. Um, silk from Aurora. Cocoon, yeah, silkworm and kind of things like this do create cocoons and turn into butterflies. Stabworthy saying, my brother is a geologist. He told me dirt doesn't exist in the geology community. It's all soil or different grades of soil. Dirt is a slur in the science community. Well, we might have something related to that later. So make sure and keep your vocabulary in check. But yeah, that's really interesting. I suppose soil is kind of more organic material, isn't it? And rocks and small rocks and things. So yeah, let's keep going. Avomard, hello sir, I'm new here and my name is Avomard. Thank you so much, Avomard, for joining. Glad to have you here. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I go live. Live here 6 days a week. So Rianne Van Vick, yes, a silk. So this material is silk. It could look like satin, the material satin. Dirt is also a slur in the human community. Yes, it can be. Um, Droztaz is in with silk. So, yes, this is silk. And the reason I put the worm here is because we also have satin, which is very similar looking. It's more of a synthetic material, I think, to silk. So, silk comes from the silk worm. So, very good, everybody. That is one ugly worm. Yeah, really, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. Hi, Gavin Pritt saying hello to you. Okay, let's keep going. If you're just joining, we are doing materials today. Materials. I'm going to have a sip of my tea. I have already subscribed. Thank you so much, Avamard. Thank you so much. So, what is this material? This is the material. This is also made of the material, but it's also called the material. It's a weird one. And when I lived in Portugal, Portugal is a famous place where you get this type of tree that produces this type of material. So, looking at the things, I'm going to have a quick sip of my tea. Okay, so Kurnell, Rian van Vick, Aurora, Avamard, Himanj are all in with cork. Yes, well done. This material is called cork. So you can have a notice board with cork on it, can't you? Cork material. Or this thing that goes into a bottle, if you want to have a nice glass of wine or champagne, is called a cork as well. It's made from cork, and this item is also a cork. So yeah, cork is used for shoe bottoms too. Yes, in my Birkenstocks, I have cork in my Birkenstocks. That Stabworthy saying that's cork. I thought we were looking at sand dunes. Whoa, there might be something like a sand dune later. You guys are jumping ahead with all the vocabulary. They're used in labs too, yeah, like on a notice board. Used inside a cricket ball. So we have some Indian knowledge there from my Indian people. Cornell's in with that. Chiffon silk. That could have been chiffon silk, Drostas. A notice board, we literally could just call it a cork board. Yeah, so I usually call it a notice board because you're putting notices on it. So there you go, a little bit of American, British, English difference. Rahul Jack 4159, hello to you. A wine cap. Yeah, well, we'd call that more like a wine cork, a cork for a wine bottle. So, well done, everybody. Nice to have you here, Rahul Jack 4159. Make sure to subscribe. And yeah, so we just had a word that's very similar, or is what this is. So, what is this material? Very easy. Not much of it happening in Ireland. We have some on the beaches. If you are, brave enough to go to an Irish beach, especially this time. Although there's lots of sea swimming in Ireland. So, I mean, close to a test tube. Let's see. They use, oh yes, in a lab. Well, we might have that material come back soon, Aurora. And Aurora's in with sand. The beach, yeah. What's on the beach? Sawdust. It does look, you could think this is sawdust. If you saw it in a workshop or something, it could definitely be sawdust. Himange is in with sand. Avamard sand. It's kitty litter. Some people could use sand as kitty litter. Silica dioxide, Rian van Vick, that is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Silica from Cornell. I love the scientific people I have here today. Okay, great. So yeah, this is just sand. That's what I was looking for. But of course, we have our scientist people in with our very technical terms. So everybody wants this. This is a girl's best friend. I'm sure there's a few guys who are into these. You get them on your grill. You get them on your rocks and your stuff. So yeah. Manoj PM, hello to you. Welcome back. Thanks for coming. So we have Cornell, Stabworthy, Arabica. Thank you. Aurora, carbon. Yeah, so this is definitely carbon, isn't it? And what comes from pressure? Diamonds. Yes. So, yes, diamond. Yeah, lots of people in with diamond. Cornell, compressed carbon. Yes, to be very scientific. And I don't think these are very uncommon. There's that story that they're kind of very, very, very common, and maybe a few companies operate and control them and make them very rare. A glass cutter, yes, Eddie, this could definitely be a glass cutter. Diamond, yes, from Avamard. Bling bling from Stabworthy, yes, that was the term I was looking for. Bling bling. Expensive coal from Aurora, yes, exactly. Do not give in to the diamond propaganda. They are pretty common, and yeah, we all know the story, don't we? So yeah, a diamond, another word could be a gemstone, but definitely a diamond. And Eddie had a great word there, a glass cutter. I worked in optical industry making glasses, and for very focals and very, you know, unique prescriptions, you would have a diamond cutting the lenses in the optical factories. The factories there use gemstones to cut the lenses. So gem is different and diamonds are different. Oh, we have a little bit. Let's have a Google of gem and see what the definition is, and we can have a look and see. Okay, gem definition. A precious or semi-precious stone, especially when cut or polished or engraved. So yeah, a diamond can be a gem. A gem is really any kind of precious stone. Diamond is the hardest material available. Exactly, Cornell. Exactly, dead right. Diamonds are also lab made. Yes, so we have, I think there's Swarovski crystals. I'm probably not saying that right, but Swarovski crystals and lots of crystals are lab made. The market is controlled by De Beers Diamonds. They throttle the supply. There we go. There we go. The truth always out, doesn't it? Okay, let's keep going, and we're going to a new material. What is this material here? This material being poured out, being laid and flattened out. What is this material? Swarovski crystals are glass. Cement or concrete? Yeah, I'll accept cement or concrete for this one. So well done, Aurora or Cornell. Cement or concrete? Yeah, perfect, Stabworthy. Yeah. Ava Marriage? Yeah. And Rian van Vick, concrete? Yeah. Pretty much the same thing. I think cement might be the liquid form and concrete might be the solid form. Let me just check. I'm just interested now. What's the difference between cement and concrete? Okay, we're checking the AI. Cement is a binder of fine powder that acts as the glue, while concrete is the final composite material that uses cement to bind together. So yeah, cement is kind of like the powder and the glue, and then the concrete is the final composite material, what is left after it is dried. Cement is the material used to make concrete. There we go. Crinell's in as well. You are correct. Oh, good, good. It's always nice to be correct. So let's keep going. And we're going to stay in this zone for the moment, in the same kind of context and area. What would I describe this as? What is the material? Not we don't emphasize too much in English, but generally, what are these things called? Okay, yeah, you guys are all right. So Stabworthy, Crinell, Aurora, Sai, hi Sai, Suka, Crinell, brick wall, all in with brick, perfect. Avomard is saying wall, and yes, this is a wall. I'm Stabworthy, I'm not going to say that. A wall from Sai, brick wall. Yeah, perfect, everybody. Round van Vic. Shrash Thadas 5280. Thanks for joining the channel. Yeah, brick wall. And yeah, there's other ways that we can use the word brick, but maybe that's for another adult version of vocabulary. Okay, let's move on. So we're moving into a different context of materials, aren't we? So we're on materials in English today. What is this? This is put on a wall, on maybe a statement wall. Back in the 80s, it was everywhere on every surface in the house on the wall. What is it? Banger of a neo-noir movie. Brick Wall. Is that a name of a movie? I haven't seen that one. Do you like Brick Frog, the villain? Brick Frog has two superpowers, brick throwing and frog being. Well, Brick Frog says he should be in Marvel, shouldn't he? Always comes a song in my mind, another brick in the wall. Yeah, all in all, it's just another brick in the wall. So let's get on to this. Yesterday I was absent of you. We're not live. No, I was delayed. I meant to be live, but my flight was delayed yesterday, and it was like 2 hours, and my day was scuppered. So I'm here today, and we're back for the rest of the week. So wallpaper, yes, of course. Sai, Shrash, Thaddeus 5280, Arabica. So yeah, wallpaper. Aurora's in. I need cartoon wallpaper, but my mom would scold it. Yeah, I had very simple wallpaper, but I liked it. And yes, Avavard, a wallpaper is a type of textile or fabric. Yes, exactly. Hole in the wall. Is there a hole in the wall? Well, you cover it with wallpaper, don't you? Eddie is in. I was late as I was watching One Punch Man episode. Very good. I haven't heard of that one. I don't really watch that much TV. And Aurora, was I traveling? Yes, I was in Glasgow for a day or two, and I visited my friend. And I was meant to fly back, and my flight got delayed, and I couldn't go live yesterday. And this was the stuff I had prepared. But someone earlier they wanted more idioms and phrases, so we'll do some idioms and phrases tomorrow. I'm watching Anne with an E. Oh, I've heard of that one. I think that's on Netflix, isn't it? I watched lots of movies at the weekend. I watched Long Legs. I watched God, what else did I watch? Watched Long Legs, which is kind of like a horror thing, and various documentaries on murders and things like that. I'm watching Learning English Pro with my dog. Hello to you, beefy dog. Hello, Stabworthy. So yeah, okay, let's keep going. So yes, this of course is wallpaper. Now we had this one the other day. I just thought I'd throw it in. And what is this material? Okay, and if you remember from what we discussed, this material has two names. It has one for when it's on the surface and one that is under the surface. So jump on if you remember and let me know. So we have Watch Oddity. I must watch. I have so much stuff to watch. So we have, let's just have a look. Crinellism at lava, Aurorism lava. Yeah, I think that's what you'd say if you were coming into it. Lava. Suka lava. Rian van Vick lava. Crinell molten rock. Beautiful. That's really, really nice. Beautiful. Molten rock is perfect. Avomard, you had lava. Magma and lava. So that's right, Sive. Well done. Crinellism at magma. Shrash Thadas 5280 lava. Magma under the surface, magma or lava from Aurora and Rian, and liquid hot magma. Yes, so when it's underneath the ground, it's magma. When it's on top of the earth, when it has come out of the volcano or the earth or wherever, it is lava. So lava on top of the ground, magma underneath. So that's some interesting English. And well done to everyone for remembering. What is this material? This is a very common material. What is it? So we have this material, it's here, where you might get it naturally. And this is a product, it looks like a very ancient one, doesn't it? So what is the material name I am looking for? If you're just joining the channel, you're very welcome. We're doing a live quiz today as usual, materials in English. Jump into the chat and let me know what you think the material name is I'm looking for. So I'm going to have a sip of my tea. The lava definitely seems like it's popping, is it? Doesn't it, Stabworthy? Okay, so an earthen pot. Yeah, so that is a way. It's a pot that's made from earthen materials, from earth. But yes, well done, Cornell. Then we have Aurora in with the clay pot. Yes, this is clay, this type of material, and Cornell's came back with clay. A pitcher. I don't think this is more of a jar a holder, isn't it? I think a pitcher has more of a is more of a pour thing. This material is clay from Stabworthy. Aurora is saying pottery. Yeah, this is a type of pottery. Rian Van Vick is saying clay. Yes. Aurora is saying earthen and clay. Yes. Sai, clay is the material, but the object itself is what? So I think it's more like an amphora without the. It's a pot. I would call this a pot, a clay pot. Maybe it had a lid. It's not really an amphora, which is an ancient Greek kind of thing, which has handles. I would go with pot. What does everyone else think? Aurora saying it's a pot. Yeah, I would go too. Rupal Limshra, hello to you. Welcome to the channel. A clay pot. Hello to you. Thanks so much for joining. Make sure to subscribe. To me, it looks like a holder for a house plant. Yeah, it could be like maybe it's not something ancient. Maybe it's just like a house plant, a flower pot. Maybe. Yeah, but it does look kind of ancient. I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. Next. Very easy. I expect there are 19 people watching. I expect 19 answers for this one. Okay. People cooking it. Yeah, I'm sure people can cook it. If the handle is available, then it would be a vase or a pitcher. There we go. There we go. Aurora's in with the definite answer there. Okay, pot, but not the kind they smoke. No. Very clever. Um, this material is a tree, yes. Okay, so yes, of course. This is wood. Crunel, Sai, Aurora, Avomard, wood, and Rian Van Vick, wood. Yeah, so you're all in with wood. And then we have this material is a tree, yes. So wood comes from a tree. And then Sai has a grain. So what is a grain in relation to wood? So a grain is the lines that you have in a tree. Sometimes we have knots, we have different lines. These are the grain in the wood. That's what we call the grain. A cutting board. Yeah, this could definitely be a cutting board. Amir Ku, hello to you. Smile, hello to you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for you both for joining. And yeah, so yeah, we have we have wood here, obviously. Yeah, so well done. Let's jump on. So I included a few images here just because I want the exact type of material. So I have a type of suit here. Have a close look at the material. There's also trousers. Begins with an L. That's all I'm going to say. An L. L. What is the type of material I'm looking for here? So it's a fabric or a textile. What is the type of material? Have a look at this. This is a type of suit made from the material. These are trousers. And then we have some actual fabric here, some kind of piece of fabric, which is the material. I do see some correct answers already in the chat. So let me know. Have a look and see if you agree. Okay. So, hello teacher, nice to see you again. Hello Majid Panaha 65. Thanks so much for joining. Nice to see you too. So yeah, I have lots of correct answers. Suka, Sai, Aurora, Rian Van Vick, are all in with linen. Yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. Linen. Let me just have a look. Linen. A clothing display. Yeah, it definitely looks like a clothing display, doesn't it? No, this isn't cotton. I know it does look quite like cotton, but it's linen, a very particular type of material. Hi, Paul. How are you? Thanks for joining back again. Linen is a material. Yeah, linen is a type of material. It's also what we could call, if you have, if you're making a bed and you have, all the different things for making a bed, like a duvet cover, covers for the pillows. These as a group could be called a linen as well, bed linen. Okay, but we have the actual material here, which is like silk. This is linen. Okay, linen is a material. Linen, not Lenin. Linen wasn't materialistic. Linen, yeah. So we just want to check our spelling there. It's very close to Lenin, which is also the Russian leader. So yeah, good reference, everybody. Okay, let's move on. So we have a different type of material, and this one was just guessed. So what is this one? Fresh material that's picked from flowers and used. I have a T-shirt that is made of one. I'm sure many of you are wearing a T-shirt or something at the moment that is this material, and all of these are being held on Google. I don't know why. I can guess why. So I have to release them all, and they're all being released now. So Sai, Stabworthy, Avamard, Kazgam, hi Kazgam, welcome back. They're all being held. All being held. Gazgam, Rian Van Vick, Smarty Girl, hi Smarty Girl. At first I thought it was sheep's wool. Yeah, it does look like sheep's wool, but it is, of course, cotton. Very good. Looks like cotton candy. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah. Manjid Pana, hello. Why is this word blocked? It could be because of the association of cotton with slavery, I would imagine. It could possibly be that reason. Some words I've noticed, silk was popping up earlier, and silk could be associated with maybe sexy stuff. So maybe that's why. I'm late. No problem, Smarty Girl. You're very welcome back. Doesn't matter when you're joining. Happy to have you here. So yeah, like YouTube does block certain words, and maybe cotton because of its association historically, with Black lives and Black struggle, might be held, because it could be used as a drug in a derogatory term. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, the world we live in. Okay, so well done, everybody. Cotton. Yeah, I didn't want to give you a T-shirt. It would be too obvious. So let's move into some other types of material. So these are. I'm just going to adjust my. Okay, there we go. So, what is this material? Let me know in the comments. I think because Silk Road, the black market. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I know. I didn't think. I thought silk because of the other side of it, but yeah, probably Silk Road and black market kind of stuff. So Aurora is in very quickly. Eddie's also in. Eddie's one of my members on the channel. You should check out the membership. I have 2 or 3 tiers. Student membership gets you access to all my PDFs. It's well worthwhile and a great support. And Eddie's one of my members. And yeah, so lots of correct answers in. The material is pipes. Yes, they are material, but what's the pipes made of? And I already see lots of correct answers. Jump into the chat, have a look at what people are saying, and see if you agree. Also check the spelling. I see lots of correct spellings, of course. Tubes from Avamard. Yeah, they're tubes, but what type of tubes? So, of course, yeah, we have Copper from Aurora, who was in first. Eddie's also in with Copper. Rian Van Vick, Smarty Girl, in with Copper. Copper Pipe, Majid Panahi. Yes, well done. I really like this copper color too. Yeah, I like it too. I like it too. I did some copper work in school. I will try and find the piece of copper work that I did. It's not bad. We all went to the field and we all had chisels and we all had to like etch the shape. We had a copper sheet and we all had to like chisel it in. It was really nice. Yeah, copper, Copper, copper. Let's move on. So, what is this material made? What are these? These are wellies, Wellington boots, rain boots. What are they made of? Sometimes we'll have gloves that we use for washing the dishes, and they'll be made of the same material. So, what is this material called? Jump into the chat and let me know. Don't be shy. It's okay to make a mistake. I've made many. The Chinese say if you make 1,000 mistakes, you become a master. So, jump in and make a mistake. Okay. Rubber gum boots. Gum boots. Yeah, I think I might have heard that somewhere before. And of course, rubber is getting held as well. Okay, lots of you in with rubber. So we have Aurora, Gascom, uh, lead, letter. No, they're not leather. They're rubber definitely. Suka, Avamard rubber. Aurora saying silicone or rubber, possibly silicone. I think silicone's a little bit more kind of not as able to stay up straight as much. Silicone from Smarty Girl? I don't think so. I think this would be rubber. Yeah, silicone rubber. Maybe it's a type of Rianne's one of our experts here. Uh, Rubber boots. I'm gonna check our friend on Google. So if I type in rubber boots, these come up. But let's have a look and see. Okay, what are wellies made of? What are wellies made of? Okay, wellies are made of rubber or polyvinyl chloride, which is also known as PVC, with some also neoprene for better insulation. High quality wellies often use natural rubber, which is flexible and durable, while PVC options are generally more affordable and lightweight. So there you go. PVC or rubber. If it's more expensive, they're made of rubber. I've heard of gumboots also. Yeah, let's just have a look and see what is a gumboot. What is a gumboot? We're using the power of the internet. A long rubber Wellington. Okay, yeah, so a gumboot. It's just another word for these boots, a Wellington. A Wellington boot is what they're called in British English. So yeah, PVC. Well done, everybody. That was really interesting. Plastic. I would go with what we've said: PVC or rubber. Galoshes. Yeah, galoshes are a different thing as well, aren't they? Gloves are silicone made. Yeah, silicone gloves. I'd heard gumboots. Yeah, gumboots are used in rainy seasons and in farms. There we go. Salut. Hello, Zale Casino 7297. Thank you so much. In USA, galoshes. There we go. I didn't know. I thought galoshes were like something from ye old time. Galoshes. There we go. There we go. You learn something new every day. Okay. So I have 26 people on live. I want 26 answers. This is really, really easy. What is this material? I did have this first and I said I'll add this in because people might say this is plastic. But because this is here, you know what it is. You know the answer in English. Jump into the chat, no excuses. What is the answer? So Aurora is in with the answer. Galoshes go over top regular shoes. Yeah, yeah, I see that there on the thing on the Google. Okay, glass. Yes. Okay, so Aurora, Suka, Rianne Van Vick, Avamard, Smarty Girl, Glass and Hello, Nino Torajaj, 8933. I hope I said that okay. Hello to you. Thanks for joining. Arabic is in with glass. Glass is just not, it's just hot sand. Absolutely. And Carol Adino, 286. Hi to you. Glass. Yeah, well done, everybody. An easy one. Glass. It's me, Danini or Danielle. Hello, Danini or Danielle. Everyone's names have changed. YouTube have updated something, so I will. Okay, I will try and remember. Everyone's names are changing around, so it's like I just have to remember everyone. So yeah, well done. Glass, a nice glass there from Aurora. So what is this material? It's a candle. I'm not looking for the word candle. I'm looking for a three-letter word. What is the word I'm looking for? Aurora is in very fast. Paraffin. Interesting, Mustafa. Smarty Girl's in as well. Stabworthy in as well. Paraffin. Interesting. I don't know. Wax, I guess. Danini or Danielle. Yeah. So wax, yes, it's type of candle. Avamard, you're correct. It's type of candle. And yes, wax is what we're looking for. Wax lyrical. Why do people say wax lyrical? Well, if you wax lyrical, you're kind of going on about things, isn't it? Na, 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 na. Talk in highly enthusiastic and effusive way. Let's see if we can find out the origin. I'm really making lots of use of. The phrase wax lyrical comes from Old English verb wexen, meaning to grow or increase. The word lyrical, which is associated with the word lyre, the idiom which has emerged in the 19th century, literally means to grow lyrical or to grow enthusiastic. So there you go. Okay, so it gets us back. So paraffin. Paraffin is a type of material. It's a paraffin lamp. Was what my grandmother used. And paraffin is a wax, is a soft, colorless solid derived from petroleum, coal, or oil. So this would be to me. I don't think there is such a thing as a paraffin candle, but I will check. Yes, we do. We do have paraffin candle. Okay, I didn't know that. So this could be wax. It could also be paraffin wax or paraffin, paraffin material. There we go. So yes, I'll accept wax or paraffin. Earlier, I went to my auntie's birthday and got a balloon. Oh, very nice, Danini. It's 12:54. Thank you so much for reminding. Yeah, we're almost an hour into our live. Saturday, I won a prize at the annual family spooky party, and the prize was two candles in the shape of giant green fingers as long as my forearm. Wow, that sounds super cool. Congratulations. Paraffin. I think paraffin can be dangerous. It's highly, flammable. I know my grandmother, like 100 years ago, when she was growing up, they used paraffin lamps. So maybe they had a chunk of paraffin and they used it. I'm going to leave now. Thanks for joining, Janini or Danielle. Thanks for leaving. Have a good night's sleep. So yeah, well done, everybody. A wax. A wax even. Okay, so I have added a little hint here. What is the material I'm looking for? Paraffin is dangerous. Yes, I think so. I think so. So, what is the material I'm looking for here? Jump into the chat. I expect lots of correct answers. Perfect. Yep, you're all correct. Well done. Yeah, Aurora, Sai, Stabworthy, Suka, Caroladino, Avamard, Suka, Iron Chain, Ariane Van Vick, Iron. Yes, exactly. And for points, what is the chemical symbol for iron? Can anyone tell me? What is the element on the periodic table? Can anyone jump in? Just for a little extra quiz. A link chain. And Crenal, well done. You're in with Fe. Well done. That's perfect. Fe is the element name, or Rian is also in Fe for the symbol for iron. So yeah, well done. Fe equals iron. Well done, Aurora. All my bright, clever people here today. Okay, let's jump into something completely different. What is this material? I need some of this to tie up something. What is this called? I will accept two words. A jute. What's a jute? I have to Google what a jute is. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So I wouldn't know the word jute. Cornell's in with jute, and Aurora is in with jute as well. Is a long, rough, shiny bast fiber that can be spun into coarse. So very good. So jute is obviously this type of material, but I am looking for the kind of what this shape and what this is, you know. So let's have a look. So leather, no, it's not leather. Stabworthy's in with twine, which is one of the words I was looking for. Twine, Twine. Jute rope. It's a little bit skinnier than rope, isn't it? It's not rope. And Rianne's in with string. So yes, well done. A bow. This is the shape. The bow is the shape. Jute threads. I never heard the term jute before. A thread. It's a little bit thicker than a thread. A ribbon or a bow. A ribbon's a little bit more decorative, though, isn't it? It is definitely a bow. So I'm going to write in the chat the two words I was looking for, which was twine or string. And that's what I would just call these. I would never say these are jute. I hope I'm saying that right. I wouldn't use that word in British English anyway. This would be some twine or some string. That's what I would say in British English. String is not material. No, not necessarily. It's more like the product, the thing that it is. Obviously, you guys are more aware of this material than I am. This you're calling it jute, which is on my Google. It's saying a long, rough, shiny bast fiber that can be spun into coarse, strong threads. So yeah, string is a product. Jute is a material. There we go. Cornell couldn't have said it any better. I never heard of the word jute, so thank you so much. But string can be metal too. Yeah, you could have metal string. I just put this here because I didn't want to confuse anyone. This is coconut thread. Thank you, Karan Kumar. We're all learning here today. All learning. I'm very dull looking, haven't I? Okay. I didn't know jute. Thanks. I didn't know it either. I'm gonna put on my light. It's getting very dark here. The time went back. So ooh, okay, that's a bit heavy, isn't it? Let's see if I can just cover it up a bit. Ooh, it's like I'm like the crypt keeper. Okay, so let's keep going. In India, we built a bed with coconut thread fiber, sir. Wow, that's really interesting. It's getting dark very early. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out. I have this light on my thing, but I think that's a bit harsh, isn't it? No, I think I'll stay with the Crypt Keeper light. It's getting, yeah, well, our clocks went back. We went back 1 hour at the weekend. So, like, it's 5 p.m. here. So you'll have to check, maybe make sure and get the notifications when I go live. Yeah, the Crypt Keeper. I'll have to sort out. I'm doing a Timu order later, so maybe I'll get a new ring light or something to go with this. It's 6 p.m. Yeah, no, it's 5 p.m. here. That's why you were an hour later today. Oh, am I an hour later? Yeah, we're clock change today. So I hope that I didn't mess up too many people's time. Don't blame me. Blame Europe. Our clocks don't go back until next week. Yeah, I thought it was next week. It usually goes back around Halloween. Time travel twice a year. Yes, exactly, Rianne. Next, please. Okay, Aurora. No problem. Only a few left, really. Oh no, I still have loads left, actually. I did about 40 slides today, so uh, okay. So we had the word dirt earlier, and this is definitely dirt. But with the water involved, what is all of this? Three-letter word. What am I looking for? Nice meeting you, sir. See you next time. Thank you, Avamard. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you again. Cornell's from Germany. There we go. I'm going to have a little sip of water, or tea rather. Yeah, so Cornell, Suka, Sai, Aurora, Avamard, paddle. Yeah, you definitely would need to paddle. Paddle is a verb in that. How was your weekend? My weekend was really good, Kumar. Thank you very much for asking. I had a really nice, relaxed time with my friend in Glasgow. So really, really good. Okay, so lots of correct answers. Cornell, Suka, Sai, Stabber, is saying muddy water. Yeah, it is muddy water. But the word, yeah, I was looking for is mud. Rihanna is in mud. Um, let's just see. This word is being held as well for some reason. Farid Ali S1Z. Hello to you. Thanks for joining. Mud, yeah. And muddy water, yeah. Slurry muddy racing. Yeah, this could be a race track or something, couldn't it? It looks like lots of tracks on it. Slurry muddy, yeah. So slurry is something else. Slurry is like feed for animals from the farm that smells terrible. But we'll stick with muddy. It looks muddy. I have to go. See you again. Thanks for sharing chat. Thanks, Rianne Von Vic. Thanks so much for joining as usual. Such a great contributor. Farid Ali Mud, yes. Muddy Water is also the name of a blues guitarist. There we go, Stabworthy. You're such a fountain of knowledge. Oh, my bad. Oh, no worry. No bother. Slurry is something that we feed cows in the winter. Okay. This is probably a little bit more simple. Keep it simple. What is this? What is this material? If I was just passing by and I was looking at this material, what would I say? Yeah. What type? Okay, so yeah, I'm looking at the answers coming in. So yeah, it is a rock, isn't it? It's a piece of rock. It's also stone. Stone is the material. It is a rock, but the material itself is stone. Crunel, Mr. White. Hello, Mr. White, 127. Hello to you. Yes, a rock. Sai is in with stone. Stone is correct. Stabworthy rocks. Suka, rock. Arabica, rock. Start rocks and roll. Rock and rolls, yeah. Oh, rock or limestone? Yeah, it could definitely be limestone. It's a white rock. Yeah, it's definitely whitish. Cooled magma. Majid Panahi. Well done. Yeah, it could be. It could be cooled magma, but I would just call it stone or a rock. Very keep it simple in this one. This one's a little bit more simple. Let's keep going. So, sorry, this guy makes me laugh. We're back to materials, back to a fabric type. What is this? Karan Kumar stone. Yeah, well done. I included a guy from the 70s because the 70s was quite iconic for this material. Begins with a P. It's a little bit long. What type of material am I looking for? I see maybe a correct answer. Have a look in the chat. I think Stabworthy's in with an answer. See if you agree with Stabworthy. Sai K2K is also saying the same. Anyone else think something different? I should really get out of the way. Yeah, I see a unhappy emoji there. If you ever had to wear this material, it's not very nice. It's a bit sweaty. It's not natural. It's synthetic. What would you call this material? Starts with a P, and then it's a little bit of a longer word than what we've had today. So we have three answers in the chat. Have a look. Do you agree? This is your first time with the channel. Jump in, have a go, and make sure to subscribe and join. So we have polyester. Polyester is the material. Well done to Stabworthy, Sai, and Aurora for your guess. And yeah, a very sweaty, uncomfortable material, very much associated with the 70s. Okay, so Polyester, polyester. Well done. Okay, I'm interested to see what you guys call this. So this might come from soap. Maybe you're having a bath, you're having a shower. What do you call this? And I'll accept two. I'm looking for two words with this one. What do you call this material? I hate that I look so yellow. Okay, so Aurora's in, Stabworthy's in. That's one of the words I'm looking for. Oh, Stabworthy's maybe gotten the second word as well. Okay. Have a look in the chat and let me know what you think. We're doing materials in English today. What material is this? What would you call this? What do you think? Do you have a guess? Jump in. We have foam, suds. Lots of people are saying foam. Mr. White is in with foam. Sai, Stabworthy, Aurora. Suka is in with foam. Stabworthy also said suds. Caraladino is in with soap. Yeah, could come from soap. So yeah, anyone else got anything else, or is that just the two? Suds and foam. Bubbles. Yeah, there's definitely some bubbles in here, isn't there? Well done, Suka. Yeah, I like that. Full of bubbles, really, isn't it? So yeah, they're the words I'm looking for. Suds, SUD, and maybe a more less common word than foam. And this is definitely foam. And foam can be artificial. Foam, you can get foam at the sea, at the seaside when the waves are splashing around, you can get foam. So yeah, foam or suds. Suds is more maybe of a British English, I would say. I don't really hear it that much in American culture. But yeah, foam. And of course, Suka's pointed out that this is full of bubbles, soap bubbles, really. Uh, Temi Mememememi. 111. Hello to you. Great Britain. Yeah, I think Suds would be more maybe Great Britain. And Carlo Dino has said soap, and this would definitely come from soap. If you got the soap, maybe it comes in this form, or maybe when you're lathering, that's what we call when you have the soap in your hand, you're lathering up your hands. You might get some foam or some suds from that, wouldn't you? Okay, let's move on. What is this one? What is this made from? We just had foam. Foam is definitely in this word, begins with an S. Am I British? No, I'm Irish. There we go. Different country, not British. Okay. Soap bubble, right? Yes. Tema mimi mimi mi 111. Yes, a soap bubble like foam, suds, that kind of thing. Stabworthy's in with an answer already. Have a look. Do you agree? Would you call it something else? I'm really looking for one word, and we just had foam in the last picture, and that really is part of the word I'm looking for with this word. So what would we put in here? We put food items in here. Maybe you might get a nice burger, a nice tasty burger from Burger King, McDonald's, maybe Wendy's. I don't know. Uh, where were you since then? AJ Kumar, hello to you. I was on holidays for a few days and I'm back now. I was in Glasgow, in Scotland. Bonnie wee Scotland, so I was. If British Defence League was here, he'd be able to tell me all about where I was. I don't know the material name. Well, Aurora, Stabworthy is already in. It's styrofoam. Styrofoam. I'll just type it as well. Styrofoam. I'll make sure I have the spelling right. Unicel in Spanish. There we go, Mr. White. Very good to know. But styrofoam, that's what we call it in English. We're back to fabrics and materials. Have a look, have a close look at this one. This one has a nice feel. Kind of the material kind of moves around when you feel it. What is the one I'm looking for? I've given you a bit of a help and a bit of a clue. Begins with a V. What is the one I'm looking for? I'm not Spanish, no. Okay, so lots of answers jumping into the chat already. If you're new to the channel, make sure and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and then jump into the chat and have a go. What is this word in English that I'm looking for? We're doing a quiz today, materials in English. Begins with the V. I've already helped you so much. I am Irish. Yes, I am 100% Irish. You'll never see a more Irish looking man in the world. Red. Very good. Very good. Top English there. Top English. So we have Aurora, Suka, Tamim, Mamim, Me, 111, Karan Kumar. We have velvet. Well, very good. That's that material when you touch it. Some people I know don't like to touch it, but I quite like it. And it kind of moves around. It has a nice feel. Velvet. Velvet. Ireland near to Great Britain. Yes, exactly. Yes, the Republic of Ireland. Hi, Ritu. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining. Yes, I am not in Great Britain. I am in Ireland. Different country. So, Ritu, thanks for joining. We're just doing a quiz. We have a few more. We have a few more to do. The picture is incorrect. Which one? This? Velvet? That's what I Googled. When I Googled velvet, that's what I got. And I thought this one you could see the kind of fibers better. No? Are you in disagreement? Let's move on. What is this material? I'll take a few answers for this because, there is a few different things. Sniffing old books throws you into the future. I think so. Yes, sir, it looks different. Okay, Aurora, we'll have a disagreement. We'll agree to disagree. So, yeah, lots of nice answers in the chat. Mr. White127 is in with the answer really I was looking for, which is porcelain. So well done. Porcelain, yes, it's a type of ceramic. Well done, Rishu. China, yes. My grandmother might call this china. Bone china. Yes, bone china. Very well. Very good. To Mima Mima Meme 111. And yes, you said vase. These are all vases or vases, depending on your pronunciation. A vase. And yes, porcelain. You could also have porcelain dolls. Stab word is in with fine china. Yes, fine china would be acceptable as well. So yeah, lots of different words, but porcelain, china, a type of ceramic. Bone china so bad, using dog bone so sad. Well, I didn't know it was made with that. I thought it was all porcelain. Okay, let's not try and be political. Let's just keep it all about the English and the words. Okay, right, let's keep going. And so we had twine and string. You might remember, let's go back to this one. You said twine or string. And Lassie, you were telling me that it was made of jute, which I didn't know. Some of our other followers didn't know. So we all learned a lot. So this is a twine or string, very thin piece. But this one that I'm gonna say, some of you said the word earlier. So I don't know if this is probably jute as well, maybe, or maybe a different type of fiber. But what would I call this generally in English? It's just the material called china clay. I don't think it's bone. I don't think it's bone either, Aurora. Okay, Stabworthy is in with rope. Sai is in with rope. Tamima Mima Meme is in with rope, and so is Aurora. Yes, absolutely correct. And maybe someone can tell me if this is that jute material you were all talking about earlier. So, yes, rope. A much thicker thing, maybe used to climb. Maybe you're bringing something with your car. You tie the rope to something, you drag it, you bring it along, rope. Real bone for powerful porcelain. Okay, I didn't know about the bone thing, but I'll have a look. Okay, so yeah, rope. Well done, everybody. So, does anybody like a little bit of jute? Is not tough. Okay, so this wouldn't be made of jute, so probably a different type of fiber. Okay, let's move on to our next one. Any fans of Jurassic Park? What is this material? Na 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 na. That's my Jurassic Park theme song. So, what do you think this material is? Comes from trees? Did they take the blood from the mosquito inside, the prehistoric mosquito, to raise the dinosaurs? But what's this material? And I see some correct answers in already. Aurora, have a look at what other people are saying. Stabworthy, Mr. White, Suka is in with Amber, and Wiper Rules is in with a really good one that I didn't think of. Yeah, I'll accept that too, Wiper Rules. Honey. It's not honey. Crystal. We could probably use crystal here somewhere. Amber is the color of her energy. Oh, there we have some nice lyrics there. I don't know that one. So, this, of course, is amber, a material that comes from the tree. Sap is another really good word from Wiper Rules. Frank Earth is saying amber as well. Sai. We also said crystal. It's probably a crystal form, isn't it? A type of crystal, crystalline kind of material. It's looking like insects stuck in a yolk sack. Yeah, it does, Aurora. Amber, the one from Doctor House. So, yes, this material is called amber. It's, goes hard. It comes from the tree. It goes hard. Anything inside, like this little poor mosquito, is caught. Sap, yes. So the sap comes down, and yes. Why is there an ant? I think this is from Jurassic Park. I think this is a mosquito from Jurassic Park. Amber, great one for biohistory. What's amber? So amber, that kind of rubbery sap material that comes from trees and it hardens. There is also tree fungus. Yeah, lots of fungi on trees. Are you a fungi? Okay. What's this material called? We're jumping again back to fashion, back to clothing. What is this material in? Who is going to be first? Na 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 na. So we have jeans. Yes, jeans are the kind of product, aren't they? They're the kind of pants, the trousers that are made. But what's this material called? So Stabworthy's in, Aurora's in, um, Aurora's in as well. Denim. No, denim is the material. This material, it's a type of cotton, isn't it? But Temimimin 111 is in the cotton jeans. Yeah, I think it's a type of cotton all sewn together. But this material is called denim. 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 And we have people in with jeans, so they're commonly made into jeans, jackets, but the material itself is called denim. 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 So lots of correct answers in there. Rishu's in with denim as well. I always thought it was the color. No, no, you could have probably maybe a specific type of blue that's called denim blue or something like that. But no, the material itself is denim, denim jeans, denim jacket. I've always thought Canadian tuxedo, very good, step worthy. Yeah. Before you said amber for sap, so yeah, we could use sap as probably the liquid form when it comes out of the tree, and then when it hardens, it becomes the amber. Dan, I'm so famous in GB now. Yeah, yeah. Oh, really famous. I mean, I think the other day on the public transport, I was looking around at the amount of people wearing denim, and yeah, it's just ubiquitous, really. Sorry, I thought I lost everybody there for a second. Okay, here is a very sexy jacket. Maybe the Fonz. Hey, hey, Danny Zuko. Someone very cool wears this type of jacket. What is the material? GB is Great Britain, yeah. Gigabyte, it can be Gigabyte too. Rishu is in with leather jacket. Team is in with leather. Roar is in with leather even. Mr. White 127 leather. Motorcycle jacket, black leather, yes. Reminds me of Arnold Schwarzenegger. I take your helmet and your jacket and your keys. That's a very bad impression. Okay, we're coming to near the end. We only have about 3 or 4 more left. What can I call for the vegan leather? So it would be pleather. Pleather. It's a portmanteau. It's made of like plastic and leather, and we use the word pleather. Okay, pleather. So that would be the vegan kind of type. I wear my leather jacket to all my punk. Yeah, I have lots of leather jackets actually. I do like my leather jackets. Leather jackets so stylish. Yeah. Constricted Constitution 6451. Hi, hello to you. Thanks for joining. Plant-based leather. I don't know about plant-based. I have heard of it. So there's cactus leather, pineapple leather, apple leather, mushroom leather. So lots of plant-based leathers. So let's have a look. Black leather never goes out of style. True, very true. Very popular in Paris. Yeah, I do wear my leather jackets. So pleather is fake leather. Yeah, it'd be like plastic leather. So like a portmanteau, Mr. White. Cactus is famous. I never heard of cactus leather, but there you go. Always an answer for everything. So we're into materials. We had gold earlier. What is this material? What is this material? Put some across my hand and I will let you know something. So yeah, we have Wiper Rules, Stabworthy, Aurora, Timimimin, Rishu, is in with silver. Silver is exactly what it says. Does it say silver on it? Probably. Mr. White, I could, for your eyesight, I can't see it at all. Well done. So yes, of course, we have silver. The prize is bursting right now. Yeah, would be nice, isn't it? Mercury. It could, mercury's more liquid though, isn't it? So let's move on. We're only 3 more to go, including this one. What is this type of material? Obviously, it's a type of plant, but it's a building material in many countries, commonly used for gardening. I think you can eat it at a certain stage, build with it. What is the name? And of course, we have lots of correct answers. Constricted Constitution, Aurora, Rishu, Frank Earth, Psy, Wiper Rules. We have Aurora in with the emojis as usual. Most fun word ever. Yeah, bamboo. Yeah, very good. Panda's favorite food. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Well done. Okay, just 2 more and we're going back to metals. So what's this one? This is a tricky one. Sometimes you'll see statues made of it. Sometimes you'll see door handles made of it. Begins with B. What would you think? No, we had copper earlier. Rust, zinc. Let's have a look. What do you think? Yes, bronze, bronze. Well done. So size in with bronze. I'd take brass. It could also look like brass. So we had copper earlier. So yes, we have copper. I would accept bronze or brass on this one because they kind of look quite similar. Bronze or brass, like a door handle. You'll have lots of different things around a house that might be bronze or brass. It's kind of an alloy, isn't it? It's different metals mixed together. Okay, so our last one for today is a metal, another type of metal. Jewelry. Yeah, probably could be made from jewelry. Stuff could be made from jewelry with that, Aurora. So we have our last one. Okay, so there is an error here. Forget the last letter here and tell me what you think. There shouldn't be that many. And of course, you all have spotted my error and not fallen for the typo. And this, of course, is steel. Well done. Tamima Mima Meme, Stabworthy, Constricted Constitution, Aurora, and Mr. White are all in with steel. Steely, yeah, steeliness. Constricted, Sigh, Aurora are in with Breeze, and Stabworthy is in with Steels. Steels, types of steels, maybe? But yeah, well done, everybody. So that was our quiz today on materials in English. Well done. You guys were really, really good. And yeah, well done. British Steel Company. There we go. Yeah. So steel, a type of building material commonly used in construction, ships, boats, and things like that. So yeah. So I'm here with my blanket. It's getting very dark. Very dark. Let me just put on my main light. Greetings from Mexico. Hello, Mr. White. I'm so glad you're here. Let me just see if that makes a difference. Oh, I'm here. Oh, that's much better. There we go. I don't look like a crypt keeper anymore. Thank you for the stream. You're very welcome. So yeah, I was in Glasgow at the weekend. I went to visit my friend Friday. Flew out very, very early. Really Great Britain. Really Britain, great country. Yeah, it's okay. Ireland's better. Ireland's number one. Sir, biology vocabulary, please. Okie dokie. No problem. Did you ask for that already? And did I forget? I'm sorry, Aurora. I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm creating a document. So tomorrow, biology. Is there any particular area of biology you want? Like anatomy, plants, cellular stuff? What do you want? Let me know. And idioms and phrases. I've had someone asking for more idioms and phrases. So let's build up the topics for this week. If you want a topic this week in the quizzes, regardless of what it is, let me know. Great Britain and Ireland, greatest one together. No, we're quite happy apart. Quite happy apart. It's okay. Thank you, Aurora. Thank you for your job. It helps a lot. Thank you, Wiper Rules. Thank you for joining. Can we do more beach words? Beach words. Okay. That's very specific. Beach words. Like surfing. Okay, leave it with me. Beach and vacation words. Okay, that makes it a little bit more broader. Beach and vacation. Okay. Material girl. We are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. Remember when we were kids at the beach, my brother would come up, dip his ice cream in the sand to eat it, and sometimes stick his whole mouth right in the sand. He's the geologist now, true story. Well, he certainly had a taste for it, didn't he? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we have biology, we have idioms and phrases, beach words, vacation words. Anyone else got any more suggestions? Animal names. Yeah, I love doing animal names. I quite enjoy that too. So more animal names. Maybe animal baby names, maybe. Things like that. For tourists, sure, no problem. Make simple things to use in the day, like I want a coffee, please. I want it. Sure, so just kind of simple phrases. Simple phrases. That's not so much of a quiz though, is it? Like that's more of a lesson you want. So maybe we can do what I want to do is kind of maybe do the quiz and then maybe do something afterwards like I'm doing now, like a little bit of a Q&A or a chat. So maybe we can do like a Q&A and then do some simple phrases. So how about that? Okay, so Aurora's in aquatic and terrestrial animals. Beautiful, lovely. Aquatic, yeah, I do like the aquatic animals. I did not, didn't I do? I see. I do so many of these. I forget. I think I did some aquatic animals, but we'll do more. Aquatic animals and terrestrial animals. Okay. Yes. Can we do some more grammar sentences? Okay. Well, I think that's kind of something that we can do with a little bit of a quiz, and maybe we can start doing some more tenses. Maybe like we can do a quiz that's specific to a tense and focus on that for the day. Phrases used in an interview. Interview questions and phrases. Okay. Okay, I think that's full. That's enough for this week. So, you guys have given me, you want biology, idioms and phrases, beaches, vacations, animal names, aquatic animals, terrestrial animals, simple phrases, grammar sentences, interview phrases, Pacific Ocean. Yeah, so we can do that with the aquatic stuff. No problem. So I think that's enough for this week. And, we can double up some days and do some more. Okay? So, anyone got any questions or answer or things to ask me? Now is the time. Oh shit! I'm at to spilling. Oh shit! I'm at to spilling everything everywhere. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oops! It's my watch. Ugh. Just spilled my cup of tea everywhere, but I managed to avoid the keyboard, which is the most important thing. Timimin is giving us the full breakdown of the entire UK. Look, it's dripping. Sir spilled the tea. Sir did spill the tea. And not in the good way. Okay. I want to learn punk teacher. Puns. You want to learn puns? I spilled my tea. My tea went everywhere. It's everywhere. I know. It's like everywhere. There's even in my ring, it's actually even caught all in the ring. Okay. Yay. There we go. And I have my hat here, my winter hat. And if you can see, it's dripping with the tea. So there we go. That's my own fault, though. I should never, ever. And I've spilt the tea many times already. I just hope my keyboard's okay. But there you go. Live TV, everybody. You can spill the tea, literally. I literally spilled the tea. Tea time, yeah. Okay. Well, on that note, everybody, I'm going to go. I'm going to go and get a towel. And, oh, it's everywhere. Oh, it really is everywhere. Oh, it's even here. Oh, it's even on the floor. And it's even on my Birkenstocks. Okay, it's time to go. It's on my Birkenstocks. It's everywhere. Spill the tea equals gossip. Have you done different alcohols? Like, what's the difference between beer? Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I think you should clean up. Yeah, okay. Sorry for the interruption to normal services. I was intending to stay on a bit longer, but due to a tea spillage, I'm going to go. So, thank you, everybody. It's just, I really wanted that tea. Okay, time to go. See y'all tomorrow. No alcohol, please don't drink. I don't drink alcohol. I'm sober. Thanks, everybody. Thanks. I'm going to clean up now. These things happen, but it's not too bad. I think I got the keyboard. It's more wet underneath, as you can see. So, but hey, this might make a good short. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks, Riju, Aurora. Thank you so much. Guinness Black Irish Beer. Yeah, great. Bye and take care. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow, same time tomorrow. make sure and check for the time difference. I am an hour, there's an hour change here, so make sure and put on notifications for the channel. Thank you, Frank Earth. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, I'm going to clean up now. Oh, bye.